Hey, what's up? My name is Tackless, and today we're going to be talking about what's coming for Project Spark. If you're not aware, the full game technically releases on the 7th, I believe, and that's really close, like a couple of weeks, like more like 1 week, more like it's very soon. So I'm super excited about that. There's so many new things coming. I figured it was worth making a video about. The footage you're going to be seeing is a work in progress Call of Duty Zombies knockoff that I was making. It's supposed to be 4-player multiplayer. I never got multiplayer working pre-launch, so hopefully it works well when the full game actually launches. So you're going to be seeing me playing as far as I can, so hopefully it won't be too boring. So let's talk about what's coming. There's a few things that everyone has wanted for a long time that were announced Day 1 Project Spark, primarily level linking. That's kind of the big thing, is being able to link level to level to create theoretically infinitely sized games. This is something that I've wanted for a long time. Well, since the game came out, I've wanted. And I know that they've been adding optimization for this for the past few updates. So that's going to be coming. And when that comes, oh my goodness, that's going to be a really big deal. Alright, there we go. I'm to wave 2. It's going to be, I mean, beyond a big deal. It's going to be a huge deal. So, some of the ideas I've had for level linking, which really, it all depends on how fast you can load from world to world. If the load from one world to the next takes 5 to 10 seconds, then that would be acceptable to load the next stage or load the next level. But if it's a nearly instantaneous, then I'd like to think that'd be cool to use as kind of a hub or even a pause screen, so that you could go there and look at your stuff, and that way, I think that'd be cool, if you did it right, mind you. Not like how Fable 3 did their little pause screen world thing. I don't remember what they even called it. But do it right. So I think that'd be cool. Other things would, of course, be you just have more levels to work with. Like, every level could have its own environment, whatnot. So really looking forward to that. Let's see, what else? They recently only just announced that they're adding what they're calling the Massive Builder Pack or something like that. They're doubling the amount of terrain you can have, which is awesome for me. I'm always pressing the terrain to the absolute limits. It's just, whew, almost died right there. Oh, someone's telling me to let's play Project Spark. I will play with them as soon as I'm done with this video. So, that's going to be a big deal. 20% more props. That's not a ton more props, but that is enough to be substantial. I find that if I don't use, like, the nature paint job... Wow, these guys are doing good. The nature paint job, I tend to use significantly less objects. So, usually my object limit isn't a big deal for me. I'm fairly efficient with objects. My Legend of Zelda NES world always pressed object limit to the absolute limits, but that's because there was something like 350 different camera rigs in that world. So, let's see, they also announced, sorry about that, that you're going to be able to adjust night and day code. Well, night and day via code. You'll be able to adjust sun position, and you'll be able to change the sky map via code, and that is thrilling. Oh my gosh, I've wanted that since day 1. That way you can have dynamic day-night cycles. That's such a cool feature. Oh my gosh, I was so amped when I heard that. What else are they're gonna add? They're gonna add this is probably my #1 thing. The sci-fi pack! Oh my gosh, they're adding the sci-fi pack! Sorry if the screen gets shaky. When I get excited, I shake my controller, and my camera is very touchy, but when I aim down sights, it slows down so you can take a more precise shot. So, let's see. The sci-fi pack is going to be a big deal. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm more of a sci-fi fan than I am a fantasy fan. I do love sci-fi. I love Lord of the Rings, and I love all that kind of stuff. So, but sci-fi is my thing. It's just coming up. Oh gosh, almost died right there. Ooh, man, this is a lot of them already on Wave 3. I definitely amp up the hardness a lot quicker than Call of Duty Zombies. I should buy a gun. So, sci-fi, oh my goodness, it's a big deal. I'm gonna pretty much 95 to 100% of the worlds that I'm gonna be making, not quite, but a lot of the worlds I'm gonna be making after this are gonna be sci-fi, because sci-fi is awesome. So the gun I have equipped right now is a short clip, high rate of fire, high spread SMG called the scatter gun, which is good at really close range or if there's a group. So, plus it's really cheap, so that's nice. Let's see, what else are they going to add? I don't want to spend too long on the sci-fi pack, other than I think it's going to be amazing. They're adding a campaign type level, which I can't remember what they're calling it offhand, but it looks alright. It doesn't look like something I will spend a lot of time in, but it looks like something that people could easily spend a lot of time in. It looks better than Crossroads, to say the least, because Crossroads, I've just never liked Crossroads all that much. So it'll be nice to see a new way to level up your heroes and stuff like that. Let's see, what else are they adding? They're adding... Feels like they're adding more than that. They're adding... I don't know. I guess we'll just talk about the stuff that they've added so far, and if anything new occurs to me, then I will talk about it. So, oh yeah, they're adding kind of a background optimization system where you can track better how many brains are active in the world, what's going on, how to make your frame rate run faster, stuff like that. Stuff like that is going to be the big deal between this being kind of a kiddie, make a little fun game, and being a full-fledged game creator. This is really getting to the point where it's going to be a big deal. My only regret for Project Spark is that it's not available to Windows 7. Windows 8, I hate Windows 8. It's an awful, awful platform. I can't stand it. I can't stand using it. So the fact that it's limited to Xbox One, which not everyone plays, and Windows 8 is just kind of sad. Windows 7 could absolutely handle this, depending on the computer, but I don't see why they limited it to Windows 8. I'd love to see it on Windows 7. Xbox 360, not as excited to see this on Xbox 360, because Xbox 360 is a dramatic decrease in power. So, as soon as it becomes available for 360, then those poor 360 people are going to have to deal with a much lower grade version of the game, kind of like Minecraft on Xbox versus Minecraft on PC, or Minecraft on your iPhone rather than Minecraft on PC. It's not going to be the same thing. At least that's what I think. When I'm not out of bullets, I'm going to go pick up the shoddy over here. There has been some talk about Minecraft for Xbox, or not Minecraft, Project Spark for Xbox 360. So who knows, I could be wrong. Maybe they can make it happen. But it worries me mildly. Okay, I'm out of bullets. Where's that shotgun? Here we go, it's over here. Oh yeah, come here. Haha, get messed up. Yeah. So, let's see. Oh, talking about the sci-fi pack now, switching subjects. I'm really, really happy to see that they're adding straight-up guns. The only gun-like thing that we've had so far is the crossbow, and the crossbow kind of sucks. So it's nice to see that they're adding an actual gun, and also, I watched a couple of the sci-fi streams. It looked like they're adding a few other things, like a first-person view where you can actually see the gun, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Titanfall-esque, rather than like the view that you see right now where you don't see a gun or anything. Because even if my character was holding a crossbow, you couldn't see it unless I added a bunch of attachments to it. So that'll be nice to have that. I also saw them talking about kneeling, and I'm not sure how that works. I would love to see actual kneeling built into the game. I mean, that would be awesome. But it didn't seem like they were adding kneeling, but adding some sort of workaround to make the first-person camera look like kneeling. So it's cool that they're able to do that, but I'd love to see just full-scale, oh boy, full-scale kneeling come. I guess I should probably also do a little bit of a wish list of things that I'd like to see that they haven't announced, and maybe things that they could add in future updates, rather than the actual release. Let's see. Suddenly I'm drawing a blank on all my wish list. I would love, yeah, kneeling. That's definitely a wish list. I'd love to be able to have more positions that you could put the player in, because right now there's pretty much standing, and then there's like attack position. It's the position that he's in when he's wielding an object. Those are pretty much it. I'd love to have kneeling. Prone would be cool. I'm not exactly sure completely how they do that, but I think that'd be cool. I'd like to see more enemies, because even though they added goblin customization, there's still only goblins, zombies, and yetis when it comes to bad guys, plus any normal, oh boy, any normal enemy that you decide to evilify. I'd like to see more enemies. They're adding the Codian, the alien, which looks cool, and I like that he's not inherently evil, but, you know, he could be. He's alien. What are aliens supposed to be except evil? So maybe add some trolls, add space monsters, add a dragon. Heck, if you added a dragon in a pack that cost $10, I would buy that. No questions asked. I would say that the connect emote needs some work. Maybe it's just me, but my connect emote, they're aggroing to my non-played level, or player 2 up there. Makes for easy killings. Whenever I do it, I can't control the head movement. They always look in one direction, no matter where my head turns. So that's kind of annoying. Let's see. Man, I had a long wish list. It's kind of hard because they've actually met quite a few things on my wish list. I wanted more terrain. I wanted more objects. I wanted optimization for frame rate and brains. I wanted a codeable sky and day-night sequence. I wanted guns. I mean, they've given me all that. It's really exciting. I'm so happy with what's coming. So, I guess that's probably going to wrap up this video, which I didn't really get very far into the game. So, what do you guys, what things do you guys want to see in Project Spark that hasn't been announced yet? In some future update, what things would you like to see? Would you like to see, I don't know, jetpacks being added in? Would you like to see the ability to, I don't even know. Project Spark has a lot of features right now. Would you like, oh, one other thing. I want better UI. If you don't know what UI is in your user interface, or GUI, graphical user interface. For the record, it is GUI, not GUI. Oi, Xbox, stop that. It's not GUI. Anyone who calls a GUI GUI should be slapped. At least in my humble opinion. So I'd like more display options. They're adding a cool Halo helmet-esque looking HUD in. Ooh, look, there's double points. I don't think I've actually gotten that yet. Double points! Yay! Money! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Okay, I'm down. But it's cool, because since I don't have any teammates, I programmed in self-revive, which kills all nearby enemies, and lets me back into the fight. So, better GUI would be nice. Whenever I play Crossroads, I'm like, man, those GUI UI elements, they have to be buried in the code somewhere, but then I rummage around and I can't find them. And it's frustrating. So I don't know what they're doing, but maybe they're using their special dev code when they make them. But I want more GUI elements. They did add a couple of new meters into the recent Hippo update, which I overlooked, but I'm very happy to see. Let's see. So, oh, and they need to get sound worked out, because sound is half broken ever since this game came out. Sound effects sometimes play, they sometimes don't. Music is funky. Regional music has always been broken for me, at least. I don't know what the deal is with that. I hope they get that sorted out. More music options would be nice, because right now all the music has a very similar flavor, even if it is slightly different, and that's not the flavor I want. I'd like a little bit more serious music at times, like some legitimately epic music and some like fun, happy. Well, they actually have that pretty well. But some legitimately epic music would be nice. Yeah, that's about it. So, let's see. Oh my gosh, the gun's so expensive. I understand why, though. So, before I wrap up this video, I don't want this video to go too long, but I'm going to cheat and give myself a ton of points. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of points. More than what's necessary. And I'm going to buy myself the best gun in the game because I'm very proud of how it turned out. It is called the Punisher, I believe. It is an LMG. It's a 75 round clip and fires at 30 shots per second, which is the equivalent to 1 bullet per frame, which is awesome. So, I'll show you a little bit of this gun, and then I will end the video. So, I guess what things are you guys looking for in Project Spark? What things would you like to see? What bugs would you want to see fixed first or last or whatever? Is there a content pack that you'd like to see? I wanted a content pack of more player... Whew, see? This gun's tiny bit OP. Of more clothing and facial options, but they gave us that for freezies. Though I would like to see more of those, even if I did have to pay for them. One last thing. This game is balanced as a freemium game, which makes sense because guess what? It's free. Earning coins is a fairly slow process, and a lot of packs are premium currency only. And you know what? I understand that. This is a good enough game. They deserve to have some money back for their work. So I'm gonna train these guys. Alright, that wasn't as effective as I hoped, but this is a very satisfying gun to use. I really hope that they can balance it a little better for the people who've spent $40 on the game when it comes out. Maybe tweak the coin system a little bit so that coins come a little bit easier, or give the people who bought it permanent double coins or something, because it's a little bit unfair to them to pay $40 for a content pack in a game and then get stuck with a freemium currency system. So that's probably my last critique. You guys have gotten to see my cool LMG, which it makes my controller vibrate like you wouldn't believe. So I'm gonna set my controller down on my desk so you can hear how much it vibrates. Let me run over to these guys. Hopefully you can hear this. Oh, reload. There we go. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching.